Welcome to Ignite, where we're starting the week off right. This is the official podcast of Blackman High School, and I'm Justin Smith, the principal at Blackman. This podcast is designed as a source of announcements for parents and students. These are the announcements for the week of September 18th through September the 22nd. Parents first, some announcements from the district. This past week, information came out about some district-wide rezoning plans that are currently being developed. The district has partnered with an organization called RSP, who's been doing a year-long study to determine building capacities, growth trends, etc., and to advise on a long-term rezoning plan for all grade bands, elementary, middle school, and high school. As always, when things like this happen, we want you to be as informed as possible. Information has been shared with you via email and social media. The same information is available currently on the Rutherford County Schools website. There will also be 3 public input sessions this week. Tonight, Monday, September 18th at 6:30, there's a meeting being held at Laverne High School. On Tuesday, September 19th, there will be a similar meeting held at Stewart's Creek High School, also at 6:30. And on Wednesday, again, a similar meeting at Siegel High School will be held at 6:30 as well. It's my understanding that at these meetings, parents will have the opportunity to hear from the RSP representatives and have time to ask questions from our local Rutherford County school representatives. So please look at the maps, look at the information, make sure that you understand how these proposals could impact your students, depending on where you may live, and be sure and reach out if you have questions about them. Also, parents, a reminder that progress reports did go out on September the 7th. As we've shared earlier, we traditionally have printed progress reports and report cards, but we've noticed a trend over the last several times that fewer and fewer people are relying on the paper copy and instead are just viewing them online. So please do check your students' online grades in Skyward. Remember that these will not be sent home any longer in print form, but if you do wish to have a printed copy, all you got to do is call our front desk, and we'll be happy to print one and get that to you. The grading period will end at the end of this month, September the 29th, and report cards will be available after fall break. So please be checking your students' grades online and encouraging them to get things wrapped up before the end of the quarter. If you do notice that your student needs some extra help in a certain class, remember that we do have extra time built into every day. We call it Impact. It's right after lunch. It's a 30-minute period where students can go to a specific teacher to get extra help. All they've got to do is ask for a pass. Also, parents, know that if you want to speak to any of your teachers, remember that we do have parent-teacher conferences every Thursday afternoon from about 3:40 to about 4:15. If you'd like to set one of those up, just simply call the front desk, and they will get you in touch with Ms. Harris, who schedules all of our parent-teacher conferences. Also, parents, don't forget to encourage your student to continue using our free program that we've purchased for all students called CERT. It's free to you. It's not free to us, but it's a worthwhile investment if it helps your students improve their ACT score. We do have the senior retake that will come up right after fall break in mid-October. But we always want to be investing time and energy in things that are going to impact your students and impact you, especially financially. So as your student has some time, tell them to get out their laptop and work on CERT. They won't like it, but it will be beneficial for them in the long run when it comes to their ACT score. A couple of things for your calendar. It is that time of year where we start hearing from Jostens about class rings and about graduation information. The junior class does have a meeting on Monday, September the 18th, with Jostens to talk about class rings. Seniors have a meeting with Jostens on September the 19th to talk about caps and gowns and graduation invitations. So parents, if you have a junior or senior, make sure and ask your student for that information. Some other items that are coming up on your calendar. On September the 21st, that's this Thursday, the band does have a concert in our auditorium. Also on Friday is our Salute to Service football game. We will be honoring all active service men and women, as well as veterans of our armed forces and our local first responders. Military members and veterans and first responders do get into the football game for free with an ID. So please come early and enjoy the festivities connected with the special game. It's become one of our favorite annual events. We do have our variety show that's coming up next week, September the 27th through the 29th. Homecoming is next Friday, September the 29th. And parents, I'm sure it's on your calendar as it is on ours, but don't forget that fall break will be the week of October 2nd through October the 6th. Now, a few additional announcements for students. Students' makeup pictures will be September the 20th in the morning in the Aux Gym. So if you missed picture day or if you were absent, just be listening for the announcements, and they'll call students down by grade level to get their yearbook picture taken. The International Club will be meeting in room D19, that's Miss Paris's room, on September the 18th from 3:40 until 4:20. They'll be deciding on their t-shirt design and making plans for homecoming. Please come and join them to celebrate our international community and the cultures here at Blackman. Blaze Buddies will be having their Halloween party on October the 20th from 6 to 8 p.m. It will be off campus at Thomas Moore's house. Make sure that you've signed up for the Blaze Buddies Remind in order to receive details. There is a mandatory tennis meeting for all returning players that plan on trying out this year during Impact on September the 21st. Be sure you see Coach Meadows for a pass. Also, students, do you want to participate in any of the homecoming field events, the 3-on-3 basketball tournament, the 5-on-5 soccer tournament, or kickball? All you need to do is to get a team together and sign up with the QR code. Then watch your email for an informational meeting. Finally, Dungeons & Dragons Club will have their first meeting on Monday, September the 18th after school in room G9. Please come down to G9 if you have an imagination and want to use it. Thank you, students and parents, for all that you do each week. If you have any questions, please be sure and reach out. We hope that you have a great rest of your week. And as always, go Blaze.